What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video today. And today's a really exciting one because right now me and Ajmal are on our way to the headquarters because we have something really special getting delivered there. It should be there within the next couple of minutes, and it's gonna be really interesting. It's a new step that we're gonna take with this channel. I hope you guys like this type of video. Alright guys, so this is the new Maserati Quattroporte that we picked up, and as you guys saw in the front, it does have a damage, and that's where we're gonna be coming in this video and rebuilding this Maserati. It has a heavy key. Alright guys, so far the impression, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We really like it. Alright guys, so today we're disassembling the Maserati. We already took out the hood and now we're on to the bumper cover. So far it doesn't look too bad. The damage is mostly towards like the hood and the top piece of the bumper. So as you can see, the hood is pretty mangled up. It got bent like right around the middle right here, and the damage was like towards right here. So what we think happened to the car is it rear-ended a truck, and the trailer hitch, we believe, went through, hit the bumper, well, the top piece of the bumper, and then hit the hood, which is why it bent this up. The damage, as you guys can see here, it's not too bad.
The damage is not bad at all.
Yeah. So what it seems like it's that took the most of the impact is the hood and just the top piece of the bumper. We're still sourcing out the parts right now, but so from what it seems like so far, the hood needs to be replaced. We need to get a new front bumper and the left headlight. So those are the three parts that what it seems like needs to be replaced. As soon as we take out the bumper, we're going to see a little bit more clearly if anything else was hit.
So you can see all the bolts are unscrewed. I believe that the estimate shop that was estimating the damage of the car, they taken the bolts out to just make sure that if there's any damages to the area. There are a bunch of bolts and stuff in the trunk. So what we're going to do is just take the bumper out and we'll find out if there's anything wrong under the bumper. Just one zip tie. Yeah, and all the sensors are already unplugged because they didn't want to put it all obviously back together.
Well, the good thing is we got all the plastic pieces on the bumper.
The sensor is expensive, the grill is expensive, lower grill is expensive, but thankfully we got all that stuff here.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot easier for us because now we can just look for a bumper shell and we don't need to get any other like accessories or any other things because we will just reuse all of this.
The rebar is good, there is no impact on the rebar. AC looks good, oil cooler looks good.
Yeah, so this car was just definition of a fender bender. There was nothing structurally that damaged on this car.
The hood, if you buy a new one from a dealership, we got a quote, was $6,500 Canadian. Bumper cover was $4,500 Canadian. Headlight was $5,500 Canadian. So if you add those prices up together, I believe that was going to be close to like $20,000.
Like, luckily, like there was no structural damage whatsoever. So it's just like the three main parts that we need to do. Yeah, the hood latch maybe. That's pretty much it. So we do have a time frame, but the only thing that we are stuck on is because most of these parts are going to come from States. It's going to take maybe a week and a half to get all of the parts. Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a couple of days, or let's say a couple of weeks, since we've last made an update on the Maserati. Although it's the same video, we took some time off because we were trying to source down all the parts for the Maserati before we could continue on, because we want to upload consistently with the next couple of uploads. The Maserati rebuild process is going to start really soon, and I think today's going to be the first day where we actually start putting some parts on. In this video you guys saw that we were just taking things apart to see the extent of the damage that this thing has, and as it was shown, the damage wasn't actually too bad, and it made it clear for us to see what parts we're going to get, and all of the parts are actually here. So as we said earlier on, we're going to get a hood. This new hood we sourced down from States somewhere, and it was shipped down to us. We picked it up and it's in pretty good condition. The bumper, actually, it's the factory or the original bumper that we showed you guys earlier, and we took it to a bumper shop. They fixed it, so we're going to show you guys that in the next video on how they fixed that. We got the headlights, we got all the little pieces from Maserati. We pretty much said everything that we need is currently here, so the process isn't going to take too long. Within the next couple of weeks, the car is going to be ready and it's going to be back in the road. So I hope you guys are just as excited as we are for this process. It's going to be really interesting because this is going to be our first rebuilding video of many more to come. So what we're going to do is jumpstart the car and let you guys hear how this thing sounds, because I'm not sure if we show that yet. So this is the Maserati. From earlier in this video, we haven't done much to it. We just brought it back here and parked it. And today's the day where we're going to start off the process. However, the video of us actually going and installing all this is not going to be in this video, because this video on its own is a little bit too long. We'll leave that for the next video, for part 2 of the rebuilding process. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Here's a little sneak peek of the G35 as well, the one that we wrapped recently. We're going to take the M3 out and bring another car in so we can boost the Maserati and start it, so you guys can hear how that thing sounds. And we just pull it back here so we have a little bit more room to actually work on that. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, everything is taken apart, and the next step for us is to put all the new parts and as well as all the old parts, like the headlights, the hood, the bumper, the hinges and all that stuff. I think this will, we're gonna wrap up today's video, because we're gonna start assembling all the parts in here. So all of that's gonna be in the next video. So if you guys are new to your channel, once again, subscribe down below. Stick around and see how we're gonna make the Maserati look. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys did like today's video, make sure to big thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and as always, we'll catch you guys on the next one.